Let's do a barbell front squat, okay? First things first is setting our grip on the bar. So ideally, if we have good upper body mobility, we'll be able to make our proper front rack position where I have both hands in complete contact with the bar. From here I step in, I drive my elbows up nice and high, so the bar is going to be resting across my delts. So literally you shouldn't be like crushing my neck. I should be able to get the shoulders up nice and high to alleviate that, okay? So the rack position, ideally, we're getting in, just the elbows up, and then stepping back from there, okay? Another way that some people like to step up is just using a kind of 2-finger grip on the bar because they don't have the mobility in the wrist. So I just have 2 fingers on and then step in through there. So that's alleviating some of the stress on my wrists. Another way is to go with 2 thumbs across the body. So I have a thumb here, arms are crossed, and now I'm in that kind of cross body position here. Okay? So whichever of those you want to go with, you can. There's also another method you can do using straps that I can show in another video. So we're literally I'm just going to go with my regular position because that's usually what I go with, but either of those 3 you can pick, okay? So literally grab it on, with my frame built, up nice and high, stepping back away from the bar from there, okay? So I'm not going to go as wide as some stances with a back squat. So for the front squat, the feet are just kind of anywhere between hip and shoulder width apart. I'm still turning the toes out slightly and I'm rooting the feet firmly, so I can really feel my big toe, little toe and heel all grabbing the ground. Corkscrewing my knees out wide. From here, as usual, we're going chest up, knees out wide, and I'm squatting down as deep as I can while keeping my heels flat on the floor. So with our front squats, we also want to emphasize not only driving the knees out wide, but also trying to drive the knees forward. That's going to allow us to stand nice and upright in the bottom of the squat. So if I literally don't let my knees come forward and I come down, see straight away I'm struggling to hit depth. As soon as I let them come forward, I can get right down into position while remaining nice and upright, okay? If you're struggling to hit depth, we can always just elevate the heels, starting out, but you should aim to build up your ankle mobility to be able to squat deep. So same setup, hop it in, step back so that my heels are elevated. Same thing now, I'm going to squat down, stay nice and upright throughout the whole thing. We can also do that with any of our other squatting variations, so like back squats or any other squat you want. If you're struggling with these, you can keep going with dumbbell goblet squats either if you want. But fundamentally it's the same as any other squat, keeping the chest up tall, driving the knees out nice and wide if we can, or just keeping them in line with our toes, just really not letting them cave in a whole lot. And we're rooting the feet, so that big toe, little toe and heel are all grabbing the ground and we're trying to rip the floor apart. Okay? Other than that, just get a nice comfortable rack position. There are front squats.